Hi, this is Pranshi Verma, your instructor in this session. Guys, in today's session we are going to discuss in this your first question is instance templates are used to create a group of identical BMS. BMS means virtual memories. Okay, the instance template include option A machine type, boot disk image or container image, zone, and labels. Option B, cloud storage bucket definitions. Option C, a load balancer description. Option D, app engine configuration file. Okay, here your right answer is option A. Machine type, boot disk image or container image, zone and labels. Okay. The instance template include machine type, boot disk image or container image, zone and labels are all configuration parameters or attributes of a VM. VM means virtual memory. Okay, and therefore would be included in an instance group configuration that creates those BMS, virtual memories system. Okay. गाइस मैं एक क्वेश्चन पे 1 to 2 मिनट यहाँ पे स्पेंड कर रही हूँ जस्ट बिकॉज आपको एग्जाम में कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो, आप इजीली क्वेश्चन का राइट आंसर आइडेंटिफाई कर पाए. ओके, सो पेशेंस के साथ आप बने रहिए मेरे साथ इस लेक्चर में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द कमांड टू क्रिएट ए क्लाउड स्टोरेज बकेट इज ऑप्शन ए gcloud blank space mb, option b gsutil blank space mb, option C, gcloud blank space mk bucket. Option D, gsutil blank space mk bucket. Okay, and right answer here is option B. gsutil blank space mb is the command line for accessing and manipulating cloud storage from the command line, and mb is the specific command for creating or making a bucket in the cloud. Okay. Next question, your company has an object management policy that requires that objects stored in cloud storage be migrated from regional storage to nearline storage 90 days after the object is created. The most efficient way to do this is to option A, create a cloud function to copy objects from regional storage to nearline storage. Option B, set the migrate object after property on the stored object to 90 days. Option C, copy the object to persistent storage attached to a VM means virtual memory and then copy the object to a bucket created on nearline storage. Option D, create a lifecycle management configuration policy specifying an age of 90 days and set storage class as nearline. Okay. Now, right answer here is option D. Create a lifecycle management configuration policy specifying an age of 90 days and set storage class as nearline. Okay, because the lifecycle configuration policy allow administrators to specify criteria for migration data to other storage systems without having to concern themselves with running jobs to actually execute the necessary steps. And the other options are inefficient or do not exist. So right answer here is option D. Create a lifecycle management configuration policy specifying an age of 90 days and set storage class as nearline. Okay. Next question. An education client maintains a site where user can upload videos and your client needs to assure redundancy for the files. Therefore, you have created two buckets for cloud storage. Which commands do you use to synchronize the contents of the two buckets? Option A, gsutil rsync. Option B, gcloud cp sync. Option C, gcloud blank space rsync. Option D, gsutil blank space cp blank space sync. Right answer here is option A, gsutil rsync. Okay. gsutil is the command line tool for working with cloud storage. rsync is the specific command in gsutil for synchronizing buckets. Okay, next question. BPCs are resources. Option A regional, option B zonal, option C global, option D subnet. Right answer here is option C global. BPCs are global resources. Google operates a global network and BPCs are resources that can span that global network. Okay, next question. A remote component in your network has failed, which result in a transient network error. When you submit a gsutil command, it fails because of a transient error. By default, the command will be option A terminate and log a message to Stackdriver. Option B retry using a truncated binary exponential backoff strategy. Option C prompt the user to decide to retry or quit. Option D terminate and log a message to Cloud Shell. Right answer here is option B. gcloud by default will retry a failed network operation and will wait a long time before each retry. The time to wait is calculated using a truncated binary exponential backoff strategy. Okay, so right answer here is option B. By default, the command will be retry using a truncated binary exponential backoff strategy. Okay, next question. All of the following are components of firewall rules except which one? Option A direction of traffic. Option B action on match. Option C time to live means TTL. Option D protocol. Right answer here is option C time to live. Okay. Firewall rules do not have TTL parameters, direction of traffic, action on match, and protocol are all components of firewall rules. Okay. So right answer here is time to live. Okay. Time to live आप अपने according pronunciate कर सकते हैं. Next question. Adding virtual machines to an instance group can be triggered in an auto-scaling policy by all the following except which one? Option A CPU utilization. Option B Stackdriver matrices. Option C IAM policy violation. Option D load balancing serving capacity. Right answer here is option C IAM policy violation. Okay. Because IAM policy violations do not trigger change in the size of clusters. All other options can be used to trigger a change in cluster size. For example, CPU utilization, Stackdriver matrices, and load balancing serving capacity. Okay, so right answer here is option C, IAM policy violation. Okay, next question. Your company's finance department is developing a new account management application that requires transactions and the ability to perform relational database operations using fully compliant SQL. Data store option in GCP include option A Spinner and Cloud SQL, option B Data Store and Bigtable, option C Spinner and Cloud Storage, option D Data Store and Cloud SQL. Right answer here is option A Spinner and Cloud SQL because only Spanner and Cloud SQL databases supports transactions and have a SQL interface. Okay, data store has transactions but does not support fully and have a SQL interface. Okay, data store has transactions but does not support fully compliant SQL. It has a SQL-like query language. Cloud storage does not support transactions or SQL. So right answer here is option A, Spanner and Cloud SQL. Okay, next question. The marketing department in your company wants to deploy a web application but does not want to have a managed servers or clusters. A good option for them is option A, Computer Engine, option B, Kubernetes Engine, option C, App Engine, option D, Cloud Functions. Right answer here is option C, App Engine. Because App Engine as a PaaS means platform as a service that allows developers to deploy full application without having to manage servers or clusters. Computer Engine and Kubernetes engines require management of servers. Cloud Function is suitable for short-running Node.js or Python functions but not full applications. Okay, next question. Your company is building an enterprise data warehouse and wants SQL query capabilities over petabytes of data but does not want to manage servers or clusters. A good option for them is option A, cloud storage, option B, BigQuery, option C, Bigtable, option D, data store. Right answer here is BigQuery, option B. Okay, because BigQuery is designed for petabyte scale analytics and provides a SQL interface. Okay, next question. You have been hired as a consultant to a startup in the Internet of Things space. The startup will stream large volumes of data into GCP. The data needs to be filtered, transformed, and analyzed before being stored in GCP Datastore. A good option for the stream processing component is option A, Dataproc PROC. Okay. Option B, Cloud Dataflow. Option C, Cloud Endpoints, and option D, Cloud Interconnect. Right answer here is option B, Cloud Dataflow. Cloud Dataflow allows for stream and batch processing of data and is well suited for this kind of ETL work. ETL means extract, transform, and loading work. Okay. Dataproc is a managed Hadoop and Spark service that is used for big data analytics. And other side, Cloud Endpoints is an API service and Cloud Interconnect is a network service. Okay. So right answer here is option B. Next question. Preemptive virtual machines may be shut down at any time but will always be shut down after running. Option A, 6 hours. Option B, 12 hours. Option C, 24 hours. Option D, 48 hours. Right answer is option C, 24 hours. Okay. If a preemptive machine has not been shut down within 24 hours, Google will stop the instance. Okay. Please focus on it. This is very important question for your upcoming examination. Next question. You have been tasked with designing an organizational hierarchy for managing departments and their cloud resources. What organizing components are available in GCP? Option A, organization, folders, projects, respectively. Option B, buckets, directories, subdirectories, respectively. Option C, organizations, buckets, projects, respectively. Option D, folders, buckets, projects, respectively. Right answer here is option A, organization, folders, and projects. Okay. Organizations, folders, and projects are the component used to manage an organizational hierarchy. Buckets, directories, and subdirectories are used to organize storage in a cloud system. Okay, next question. During an incident that has caused an application to fail, you suspect some resource may not have appropriate roles granted. The command to list roles granted to a resource is option A, gsutil iam blank space list dash grantable dash roles. Option B, gcloud blank space iam blank space list dash grantable dash roles. Option C, gcloud blank space list dash grantable dash roles. Option D, gcloud blank space resources blank space grantable dash roles. Right answer here is option B, gcloud blank space iam blank space list dash grantable dash roles. gcloud is the command line tool for working with iam. Okay, and list grantable roles is the correct command for this. So right answer is option B, gcloud blank space iam blank space list dash grantable dash roles. Okay, next question. The availability of CPU platforms can vary between zones. To get a list of all CPU types available in a particular zone, you should use option A, gcloud computer zones describe, option B, gcloud iam zones describe, option C, gutil zones describe, option D, gcloud compute regions list. Right answer here is option A, gcloud compute zones describe. Okay. gcloud is the command line tool for manipulating computer resources, and zones describe is the correct command regarding. Okay, so right answer here is option A, gcloud compute zones describe. Next question. To create a custom role, a user must process which role? Option A, iam.create. Option B, compute.roles.create. Option C, iam.roles.create. Option D, compute.roles.add. Right answer here is option C, iam.roles.create is correct, and other roles do not exist. Okay, so focus on it. Right answer here is option C, iam.roles.create. Next question. You have been asked to create a network with 1000 addresses. In the interest of minimizing unused IP addresses, which CIDR suffix would you use to create a network with at least 1000 addresses but no more than necessary? Option A, B, C, D are given here, and right answer here is option B. /22 suffix produces 1022 usable IP addresses. Okay, so right answer here is option B. Next question. A team of data scientists have asked for your help setting up an Apache Spark cluster. You suggest they use a managed GCP service instead of managing a cluster themselves on Compute.roles.add. The service they would use is option A, Cloud Dataproc, option B, Cloud Dataflow, option C, Cloud Hadoop, option D, BigQuery. Right answer here is option A, Cloud Dataproc. Cloud Dataproc is a managed Spark service, and Cloud Dataflow is for stream and batch processing of data. And other hand, BigQuery is for analytics, and Cloud Hadoop is not a GCP service. Okay, so right answer here is option A, Cloud Dataproc. Next question. You have created a web application that allows users to upload files to cloud storage. When files are uploaded, you want to check the file size and update the user's total storage used in their account. A serverless option for performing this action on load is option A, Cloud Dataflow, option B, Cloud Dataproc, option C, Cloud Storage, option D, Cloud Functions. Right answer here is option D, Cloud Functions. Cloud Functions responds to event in cloud storage, making them a good choice for taking an action after a file is loaded. Okay, next question. Your company has just started using GCP and executives want to have a dedicated connection from your data center to the GCP to allow for large data transfers. Which networking service would you recommend? Option A, Google Cloud Carrier Internet Peering. Option B, Google Cloud Interconnect Dedicated. Option C, Google Cloud Internet Peering. Option D, Google Cloud DNS. Okay, DNS means domain name server, and right answer here is option B, Google Cloud Interconnect Dedicated. Okay, Google Cloud Interconnect Dedicated is the only option for a dedicated connection between a customer's data center and a Google data center. Okay, next question. You want to have GCP managed cryptographic keys, so you have decided to use Cloud Key Management Services. Before you can start creating cryptographic keys, you must option A, enable Google Cloud Key Management Service means KMS API and setup link. Option B, enable Google Cloud KMS API and create folders. Option C, create folders and set up billing. Option D, give all users grantable roles to create keys. Right answer here is option A. Enable Google Cloud Key Management Services KMS API and set up billing. Okay, because enabling the Google Cloud KMS API and setting up billing are steps common to using GCP services. Okay, so right answer here is option A. I hope आज का सेशन आपके लिए हेल्पफुल रहेगा गाइस. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं. In Kubernetes Engine, a node pool is option A subset or nodes across clusters. Option B, a set of VMs managed outside of Kubernetes Engine. Option C, a set of preemptible VMs. Option D, a subset of node instances within a cluster that all have the same configuration. And right answer here is option D. A Kubernetes engine, a node pool is a subset of node instances within a cluster that all have the same configuration. Okay. Next question. The GCP service for storing and managing Docker container is option A. Cloud Source Repositories. Option B. Cloud Build. Option C. Container Registry. Option B. Cloud Build. Option C. Container Registry. Option D. Docker Repository. Right answer here is option C. Container Registry. Okay. The GCP service for storing and managing Docker container is Container Registry. Cloud Build is for creating images and the others are not GCP services. So right answer here is option C. Container Registry. Next question. Code for cloud functions can be written in option A. Node.js and Python. Option B. Node.js, Python and Go respectively. Option C. Python and Go. Option D. Python and C. Right answer here is option A. Node.js and Python. Okay. So code for cloud functions can be written in Node.js 6, will be written in Node.js 8, and Python are the languages supported by cloud functions. Okay. Okay guys. Now let's wind up the lecture. See you in the next session. आज का लेक्चर अगर आपको समझ आया है, आप चाहते हैं इस एग्जाम के लिए और लेक्चर सीरीज में आपके लिए अपलोड करूं, तो प्लीज मुझे कमेंट कीजिएगा. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching this video guys. Wish you very all the best for your examination. Thank you.